January on Netflix is coming in hot with new thrillers, fresh rom-coms, and a couple of buzzy movies everyone will be talking about, all dropping before the month is even over. In this video, we're cutting through the noise and zeroing in on the 5 absolute must-watch releases you do not want to miss this January 2026. From star-studded crime dramas to cozy comfort binges, consider this your watchlist upgrade for the new year. First up is Kidnapped, Elizabeth Smart, a true crime documentary that pulls you straight into the quiet darkness of a Salt Lake City bedroom in 2002, where 14-year-old Elizabeth is taken at knife point and vanished into the night, igniting one of the most intense missing person searches in modern American history. Through Elizabeth's own voice, family interviews, and chilling archival footage, the film walks you through the 9 harrowing months she spends in captivity under the control of a self-proclaimed prophet and his wife, exposing not just the physical and psychological abuse she endured, but the way her family, community, and the media were pulled into a relentless hunt for answers. It's not just about survival, it's about a teenager who refuses to be defined by what was done to her, transforming a national nightmare into a story of resilience, justice, and a voice that refuses to stay quiet. Next up, we have The Big Fake. Set in the shadowy backstreets of 1970s Rome, The Big Fake follows Tony Cicciarelli, a hungry young painter whose dream of creating timeless masterpieces slowly mutates into something far more dangerous as his uncanny talent for imitation draws the gaze of criminals, power brokers, and even the state itself, pulling him from gallery walls into a clandestine world where forged canvases, counterfeit documents, and whispered conspiracies can rewrite history. What begins as a quest for recognition becomes a high-stakes descent into the art of deception, where every brushstroke is a lie. Every deal is a gamble, and Tony must decide how much of his soul he is willing to sign away just to leave his mark on a world that only seems to notice him when he's pretending to be someone else. Thirdly on the list is Cosmic Princess Kaguya. Set against the neon glow of a virtual moonrise, follows a worn-out 17-year-old juggling school and part-time work in Tokyo, who escapes into a dazzling metaverse where music, idols, and digital dreams feel more real than her cramped apartment. Until one night, a glowing telephone pole cracks open and a mysterious baby from the moon into her life, rapidly growing into the impulsive yet irresistibly charming Kaguya, a would-be virtual idol with a voice that can dominate the metaverse in its tracks. But unseen forces are already moving to reclaim Kaguya, turning every new song, every show, and every moment of friendship into a ticking clock toward an inevitable goodbye, as this modern remix of Japan's oldest legend transforms into a soaring, synth-bright story about identity and what it means to be family. Moving on is People We Meet on Vacation. A best friends to lovers story about free-spirited travel Poppy and bookworm Alex, 2 complete opposites who live at different cities carve out one summer week each year to escape together, racking up a decade's worth of inside jokes, missed chances, and perfect memories, until one life-changing trip shatters their easy rhythm and leaves them estranged. When Poppy finally convinces Alex to take one last vacation, the getaways and glamorous backdrops become the stage for something far more intimate as old wounds resurface. Sparks they've both pretended not to notice flare back to life, and the question that's been quietly haunting every trip demands an answer, turning this reunion into a tender, funny, and emotionally charged journey where they have to decide if risking the friendship for real love is worth changing everything. On the top spot is The Rip. Drops you straight into the humid adrenaline of Miami nights, where a tight-knit tactical narcotics team kicks in the door of a derelict stash house and stumbles onto a fortune in cartel cash, millions stacked in quiet, suffocating silence, turning what should be a clean bust into a moral pressure cooker as greed, fear, and survival instincts start eroding the thin blue line from the inside. Trapped on site with the money they're sworn to log and the threat of ruthless owners racing to reclaim it, these cops find themselves in a deadly standoff, not just with the criminals closing in, but with each other, as buried resentments surface, alliances splinter, and every glance across the room becomes a loaded question. In a city built on deals and double crosses, who do you trust when the rip is too big to walk away from? And that's all for this video. Be sure to hit like and mention which of these new Netflix releases are making it to your watch list down in the comments. Also subscribe to this channel to stay updated and never miss out on more to come. See you on the next one.